I've made some interesting realizations lately, if you guys are interested in hearing this. Ignore all of the background. I have 0 decorations on this wall, literally at all. It's blank. It is blank and it's dull and it's boring. Except, oop, look at that pillow. This teeny little shelf, and have the courage to exist. So, thanks Dan for that. Sometimes I like to sit and just talk to myself out loud. I feel like that helps with digesting some things that are maybe a bit difficult for my brain to comprehend, or things that are just confusing to me. And so if I sit and just talk to myself out loud in the middle of the night, it's actually almost the middle of the night, it's almost midnight, then that sometimes can help me clear some things up. And I just came to the realization about my list making, and I have discovered that by making the list, I feel like I've done something productive and then immediately forget everything that I just put on the list. So really, by making the list, I feel like I've done something and then I forget everything and then I'm left having done nothing. Making the list is the plan. I make a list, planning out and writing out all the things that I want to do, that I need to do. I am such a forgetful person. Things, the second I stop looking at something, it's gone. It's forgotten in my head. I see messages all day long and just forget. And I go, oh yes, this is how I am mentally responding. Like I respond to the message in my head. It's as if that's me pressing send, and it's not. I make lists that are like, you need to answer everybody. Make sure that you wash everything. You need to clean the bathroom. You have this video to edit. You have this thing to write. But it's just like reminders to say, don't forget to keep working on this thing that you really enjoy. Don't forget to keep answering people and responding to people, because I'm so bad at remembering to do that. Me making the list feels as if I've accomplished the tasks on the list by me writing it out, or making just a little dash, right, dash, right. By me doing that, that sort of, I think in a way, signals to my brain, oh, you did it. You did the task because I wrote the task down. That's not how that works. It didn't actually do the task at all. Instead of adding that task to the list, I could have just done the thing, but I can't. I cannot. I say, I need to do this thing, and so I put it down. I don't have maybe the energy, I don't have the mental space, I don't have the attention, the focus to do that thing right then and there. Yeah, I just thought that was like really interesting, that I'm like, oh, by the action of me adding this thing to the list, I've done the thing. I finally got my hands on this, and I mentioned this in my haircutting video, and that's one of those things that I have on the list that I'm like, you need to edit that, because I cut my hair a good few days ago and just forgot. I have all the clips. I sent them to my computer. They're all right there. They're still on my phone. Do it, brain. Do it. Why can't I? These are things that I want to do. Why can't I do them? Anyway, I mentioned this in that video. Delicious. I finished Buffy a few days ago. Don't even get me freaking started. Don't even get me freaking started. Holy guacamole. Ooh, can you hear that? Why does it look like I'm about to cry? What the actual fart? I'm not. Just a little overwhelmed. ATM. Yeah, I finished Buffy. Insane freaking show. How soon is too soon to restart it? You know what I mean? I want to rewatch that shit right now. I finished it a good few days ago, and I've been kind of processing it. I've been getting a lot of Buffy edits. I added Spike, Willow, and Buffy to my island so far. Look at this. I got gifted a Switch 2. Oop, now you can see my ceiling. Super, ooh, turning on. Don't do that. And then I also got these little stylus that are really cute. There we go. So that's been fun. And I've already added them to my island. I have Sue Sylvester. I'm gonna add Pennywise. And I wanna add the blue crayon. What did you guys think of Good Omens Season 3? Gonna be honest, I liked it. It wasn't my favorite ending to something I've seen ever. Like, it's not my favorite ending that I've seen in the history of shows that I've enjoyed and stuff. But it's definitely not the worst ending. Stranger Things. I'm going to enjoy the thing first. I'm going to just let myself enjoy it. And I'm going to just let myself have a good time taking in this bit of media that I'm consuming, right? I'm going to allow myself to enjoy the finale and then sit on it and then come up with, you know, maybe a bit more like specific takes. But I did genuinely enjoy it. I had a good time. I had a good watch. I watched it the second I woke up this morning. I enjoyed myself and I cried. And I cried multiple times. I cried. I do wish we got to see more of Jesus though. I need to edit that haircutting video. And I keep wanting to. That focus just like leaves the second I go, I want to do this. Nope. Nope. You're not going to though. You're gonna sit in your want and you're gonna be edged out of control because you're sitting there and you're wanting it and you're wanting it and you're wanting to and you're wanting to and you just can't. No matter how many times you sit down going, this is the moment. This is the time that I'm gonna get it done, and you don't. So that's really fun and that's really awesome. If you like just, I don't know, the little casual sit down late night update, a quick little late night chat about some things that I'm thinking about some things going on in my life. If you enjoyed that kind of vibe, if you liked it, let me know. I absolutely can and will probably do more. We'll be trying to have something out at least every week or two. That is the goal. That is the goal. Sometimes it takes a second for my brain and my like physical movement doing so to connect, right? Sometimes that just takes a second for them to like align. Give a little like, give a little subscribe, and I will see you very soon.